तू श्वेत भरनी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पे साजे। तू स्वर की देवी मुकुट पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट पे साजे। अज्ञानता के मिटा दे अंधेरे, उजालों का हमको संसार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
Thank you, Sayukta. Thank you, Niyat. Now, I would like to request Dr. Sudarshan Iyengar, Head of the Department, Computer Science and Engineering, to deliver the welcome address.
Mike? Yes. I welcome everyone for the COMSYS conference. One thing that was striking about this conference is generally in computer science, we have gamed the idea of journals and we have brought that to conferences where we publish only in conferences that comes as proceedings. But due to this, there has been one bane, which is conferences are super specialized. They are not generalized, right? Two people do not meet from different disciplines. Two people of extreme narrowed down specialized topics are the ones whom we meet in conferences. But there is a dire need for conferences of this sort where topics ranging from cryptography to machine learning, there are people who come, join, and talk to each other. The very idea of conference is to mingle, talk, and then cross-pollinate ideas. And unfortunately, especially in computer science, we have lost that generalized conferences. And I'm happy to see that there are conferences like COMSYS where we have people from diverse backgrounds. And as you note, many of the subjects become disciplinary after it is interdisciplinary. It starts with interdisciplinary and then becomes disciplinary. It was the combination of logic and let's say physics, which was the offshoot of mathematics. If logicians were not to speak to physicists, mathematics would probably get postponed in the timeline. So I wish there are more conferences of this sort where we have people from wide variety of backgrounds coming and talking, which is, by the way, the theme of very conference, which is about chatting, talking, and scientifically gossiping. So with this, I move to the second point. I'll make it very short, maybe a couple of minutes. Before the starting of any movie, there is a sponsored ad. So I'm here as a HOD of CSE to give you a glimpse of what we do in our department. We are a total of 19 faculty members with over 60 research scholars with several funded projects of close to 10 crores, which in itself is a correlation of the activity we do in our department. I see many faculty members here, senior, junior, and even prospective faculty members in the research scholars sitting here. We have started a rolling advertisement of faculty members. We also have rolling PhD admissions coming up very soon. 4 times a year, we'll be admitting students, which means you're welcome to write to us anytime. For more details, you can always see the website. And as and always, I'm here in my office. Please feel free to walk in anytime during your breaks. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your golden words. Now, I consider it a great honor to welcome General Chair Professor Bhattacharjee on the stage for welcoming remarks.
Good morning. On dais, Professor Manoj Kumar Gaur, And from here, we have online Director of IIT Ropar, Professor Ahuja, then Dean of the IIT Ropar, Professor Mishra, HOD Computer Science, Dr. Iyengar, Dr. Sujata Pal, Organizing Chair from IIT Ropar. On dais, our Program Chair, Professor Ram Sarkar, and our Publication Chair, Professor Subhadeep Basu, and our other organizing chairs and faculty members from IIT Ropar. Here we have international delegates, our speaker, Masin, and all others who are present physically or online. To all, this is I welcome all of you to this conference, third version of COMSYS conference. It started in that conceptualized in 2019, and we had our first edition in 2020. This is third one, and the main target of this platform is to bring not only writing codes and programs. So we have developing complete systems and bring together all people related to innovation and other things which are very much essential for developing systems. So this is our main motto, academic, and we want to enhance the research. Here we have Dr. Sujata Pal, who has taken the pain to organize this conference in IIT Ropar. And also, I must be thankful to Professor Ahuja, who has approved or allowed us to organize this conference here. After Saraswati Vandana, we are taking blessings from Professor Gaur and Professor Ahuja. We'll start this conference at this very good venue here in IIT Ropar. This Punjab, the land of 5 rivers and mouth-watering multi-cuisine systems here, and very good people of culture and this dance, music, everything. So we find this venue is very good to organize this conference here. Again, I welcome all of you who are presenting, attending, listener, and our main challenge is to bring people to physically to the conferences. Conferences are made for interaction with people, making networks, and for that networking, we are here in this conference. I find online, compared to online, these physical conferences are very much effective. It should be held always physically, and we want that more and more people join to this conference. So this is our target. One is that COMSYS, we are doing that from COMSYS Educational Trust. It is trying to organize conference in good way, but we are doing it in Premier Institute like IIT Ropar. Regarding other things, papers and all these programs, those will be detailed by our program chair, Professor Ram Sarkar. Again, I welcome all of you to the conference. Thank you very much for joining here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's an honor to hear from you. Now let us have the pleasure of listening to opening remarks of Honorable Chief Patron Professor Ahuja, Director IIT Ropar, to address the conference.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. First of all, I'm very sorry. Actually, I could not join physically. Although I promised Sujata that I will join physically, and there was a last moment change because I have to give the presidential address here in the convocation of Slight Longoval, and so this was a last minute change. So they have the convocation and so I have to be here because being a board of governors and also as a governor nominee. So I'm very sorry I could not be there, and I was really looking for this conference because Sujata took this permission for me long time back actually, and so that's why I decided that I will come back now after the convocation and I will join the dinner. And so I feel, Manoj, very sorry I could not be there on this time, but I will join with you at the dinner. Actually, I was just talking to your तुम्हारे जीजा जी से बात कर रहे थे अभी वो यहाँ आए हुए. And so he told me that Manoj is my Sala. So I say, okay, I'm going to meet him today. So so this is just for fun. We have a yesterday night a discussion up to 12 o'clock. So I will not go in detail on that, but I will meet you, Manoj, in the evening, and I will join the dinner. And on the behalf of IIT Ropar, I welcome all of you and Professor Deb and all your team. And you have chosen IIT Ropar for this place, for this prestigious conference. And as I would like to also briefly mention to you that IIT Ropar is one of the young generation IIT. I don't call it a second generation IIT. And I also don't call Manoj from Jammu. I don't say third generation. I say this is a young generation IIT. And this I have tell many times in the IIT councils also, that we are not second generation or third generation. We are the young generation IITs. And we are growing very fast. And we are more focusing, okay, of course, we are producing the world-class engineers here in the BTech programs, which is our main flagship program. But we are more also inclined to the research and innovation. And so I can tell you that being a younger institution, we have almost 800 PhD students here in IIT Ropar. And IIT Ropar is not a new IIT, it's very new IIT established in 2009 or 2008. So in 13 years, we have made a lot of progress. And the topic of the conference is very valid, especially nowadays when you are talking about cyber physical system for the I will say it's for the new development in all over the world actually. And you are covering many area of computer science, including the bioinformatics. So it's and telemedicine. Maybe somebody of you will talk about. So this is one of the growing areas and where we need more people. And so computer science is an area where very difficult to get people in academia. They all want to go to industry. They want to be rich, but nobody wants to come academia. So we need a good people also in academia. So we need more professors and faculty members in computer science department and try to attract them how they can come to the academia. So this kind of conference can be a good platform to attract them. And I will also like to mention that this year when India is hosting G20 summit, and you all know that, and IIT Ropar is going to have a 3-day meeting which is organized by Ministry of Education in Amritsar, and we will lead on the topic, a special topic on which is what we are doing, and this is close to my heart, on research, innovation, and collaboration. So there will be participants from 20 G20 countries and plus 9 associated special invitees countries. So 29 countries will be there, and we will have a 1-day workshop and 2-day cultural events. And this is a sideline of the G20 meeting. And there are people from the ministries from all over the world, all of these G29 countries will be there. And there we can show that how IIT Ropar are leading in the area of research and innovation, because topic of that vertical is research, innovation, and collaboration. And this is, I always say that in India can, since I joined last year itself, on my first lecture, I say India can only lead by 2 mantras. One is innovation, another is collaboration. So this kind of meeting give us a platform to work together with each other, to know each other. And I can tell you that we should not be nowadays, we should think only working as a team, as a collaboration. So we cannot do anything it cannot be done by one person alone. So we need a team effort. And since I was living for last 30 years in Sweden, and there I learned that how the Europeans, they work in a team, and they are getting all those success when it comes to the innovation. And if you look at the small country like Sweden, they're in top 10 countries or innovative countries. And whereas we in India, we are and I think this kind of platform can help us how we can encourage especially young student, PhD student, and not to do just a simple research, but they have to be innovative, and they should be more focused on innovation and how we can bring innovation in everyday life. And I'm sure I know that India is one of the leading countries when it's come to area of IT, and computer science is has to play a very important role, and they are playing, of course, very important role. But I want now that this time is arrived that our IT companies or our engineers which we are producing in India, they should not go outside. We should not have brain drain, and they should work for India and to make India a economy hub and the world leaders when it's come to the education. And this is what we are thinking, that as a ministry also thinking that how we can make India as an education hub, and our students should not go outside, but students from other countries can come and study in India. So this is one of the challenge we are facing right now, and we have to fulfill that, and we all have to work together and make India one of the world's leading power, not economically, but also when we call the in area of education. And we should be proud of now what India is doing right now. We are growing very fast, and we have the right opportunity, and we can work together, all of us who are in the conference, and we can lead this country, our country, India, in the next level. And with that, I will stop here. And I know that I don't want to bore with you, so you have a full 2 days now for this conference, and I hope this conference will be very useful, and you will create a lot of collaborations. So that is very key for when we have a conference like this in a physical mode, because we were missing all this during the pandemic time, and now you have a chance to collaborate, to talk to each other, and to learn from each other. With that, I stop here, and I wish you all success for coming 2 days, and also the local organizers, Sujata, I wish you all the best, and you have a successful conference. And I will see you in the dinner tonight at 6 o'clock. And Manoj, I'm sorry a little bit. So I hope you will not mind it. Okay, thank you very much.
Influential message. Now I would like to request our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Gaur, Director, IIT Jammu, to address the conference.
Morning. It's a foggy, not very clear morning. So no issues, Professor Ahuja. In fact, I thought that I'll make it a point to be in physical mode. Yesterday night around 11:30 I reached. I thought of covering the distance within 5 hours, but it took almost 7 hours because of fog. Yeah, obvious reasons. Around 8:30 on the highway, it sets in, and then we struggled. So thank you very much, Sujata and the team, for inviting me for COMSYS. Now, the interest is system level thinking is very important right now, as I think Sudarshan mentioned. That we have become very narrow in terms of doing research, and system level approaches are required, whether it comes to innovation, as Professor Ahuja mentioned, whether it comes to incubation of the ideas. So because problem does not have any discipline, problem comes with a multidisciplinary approach which need to be solved, and we are looking for a solution which need be successful actually in multiple ways, not only technology, engineering, but the solution relevant to the problem and the economics which will follow, what we call the business plan, now in incubation parlance. As rightly said, we are aspirational young institutions. Like IIT Jammu is barely six years old. And out of that, you can discount with 2 years of pandemic, actually. So we struggle remaining online, offline, hybrid, whatever we call it, in different ways. And but as other institutions, we are growing in our strength. In 2016, first admission was typically around 90 students and with no faculty. And then today, we have 100 plus faculty and 1,300 students in different programs. So we are offering 6 BTech programs and PhD and MTech, as all other ITs are doing. So we have a brand to carry with us. We have to rise to the expectations, what the nation has put in front of us. So IIT Jammu, we have kept, we actually decided to go for translational research. We looked around, we reached out to the users and communities who would like to have a solution of their, be it small or big problem, be it grand challenge, or which is related on the ground. Like one of the biggest client for us is defense, because 14, 15, 16 core Northern Command actually is around us. So we interact with them with all different kind of problem statements. And we spend time and trying to make it out, how can we be known for deployable solutions, actually. And where all different kind of, so it takes a lot of effort because all young faculty, they come with a lot of aspiration. They are driven by very good publications, blue sky research. But at the same time, the country is expecting many different ways to deliver. And initial years of any institution, a lot of time goes to creating infrastructure. As I was talking this morning with Alak, that you have to wear, I don't know how many types of hats during a day to get things done. We have been successful in part ways, have been unsuccessful as well, but we are growing and we'll keep on growing. And I think next 4 years will be around 2,500 students on campus with 250 faculty or so. But again, the challenge remains infrastructure, because the space given to us will decide that how many PhD scholars can come and have their office and how many faculty can sit and have their offices. We are dealing with this, and we are learning from institutions like IIT Ropar, IIT Gandhinagar, and other ITs as well, that what is their pain points and how they have come over it. Regarding this conference, I was looking at it last 3 editions. They could be able to maintain it. An interesting idea of having system level approach is very, very important. As I said, whether we work in computer science, information security, computer security, cyber security, cyber physical systems, or any other areas of computer science, it's very important that we understand the various vectors working for different kind of solutions, and what are the context of that particular problem statement. So I hope this conference will continue to address these niche areas and niche vertical of having a system approach. Very few of them actually remain till now, because we have become super specialized. And we are even talking about micro specialization BTech programs also nowadays. Then people think that I can work only AML, nothing else actually. So, and this is as if nothing's being left out. So we have to deal with this also, so that we can create innovation incubation products of our own in deep tech, rather than talking about only services and only apps. Of course, I'm going to talk about apps actually in my talk. So in the interest of time, I'll stop here. Thank you very much for hearing.
Thank you so much, sir, for your influential message. We are charmed by your sharp fluency. Now, I would like to request Program Chair Professor Ram Sarkar to delight us with few words.
Good morning, all present here. I'm talking to you on the behalf of the program chairs, but please note that we are 3 program chairs here. So I am Ram Sarkar from Jadavpur University. So other 2 program chairs are Dr. Nitin Aulak, Indian Institute of Technology, Ropar, Punjab, and other one is Jacek Sroka. He is from University of Warsaw, Poland. He wanted to visit the conference, but he could not reach here due to some problem. But we all 3 are acting as the program chairs of this conference. So we warmly welcome you all to this conference, COMSYS-2022. So this is organized by Indian Institute of Technology, Ropar, Punjab, and COMSYS Educational Trust, Kolkata. So we are extremely delighted to see that this is the 3rd version of this conference. And in this version, we have basically 6 different tracks. So the tracks are artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data science. And the second track is device, circuits, and systems. And we have our 3rd track as the computational biology and bioinformatics. And 4th track is the communication networks, cloud computing, and Internet of Things. And 5th track, image, video, and signal processing. And 6th track, that is the security and the privacy. So we received in total 132 submissions from different educational institutes, research organizations from India as well as from different countries. So after a thorough review and plagiarism checking, we have accepted around 50 papers, and we have that is approximately 38% of the total submissions. So accepted papers, those are spread over technical sessions. So here we are 4 online mode and 4 in physical mode. So we have both online and offline mode here. So the offline mode that is happening here in the IIT Ropar. So in addition, the COMSYS 2022 technical programs, this include 3 keynote lectures. So that is from the eminent scientists and the academicians from Germany and India also. So we have had 3 engaging tutorial sessions. So our speakers from UAE, UK, and India. So overall technical program of the COMSYS 2022 effectively blends a wide area interest in computing and the systems. So we are bringing together the experts from both industry and the academicians. So the COMSYS 2022 received considerable global and national attention as we received papers from different countries, and we have our reviewers that is also spread over 30 different countries. So our participants that is from 9 different countries of the world, and in India we have received papers from 14 different states. So we would like to express our sincere gratitude to all the technical program committee members and the reviewers for their wholehearted cooperation and support to complete the review process. We know that review process is very difficult, because it is quite difficult to get review reports on time. So we got help and support from all the reviewers. The success of this conference represents the cumulative efforts of all the colleagues. So this is not possible to name all the colleagues, but there are a lot of people who helped us. So we would like to thank all of you for participating in this conference and making this a lively community dedicated to the advancement of the technology and the systems. So it is a great honor from us to serve this program chair of this COMSYS 2022. We sincerely hope that you will find this conference very much exciting and stimulating. So you all will surely enjoy this excellent opportunity to interact with the colleagues, with the researchers, with the PhD scholars, and the different faculty members from different institutes. So, we would be very much welcome your feedback. If there is any constructive comments, maybe so that that will be helpful for us to make the conference better in the future versions. So we strongly believe that your inputs would help us as the COMSYS community to make the conference better in the coming years. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We are delighted to hear from you. Now I invite Dean Faculty Affairs, Professor Manoj Mishra, to present gift of token to Professor Gaur, Director, IIT Jammu. Now I invite Dean Student Affairs, Professor Subhash Mishra Martha, to present gift of token to Professor Debotosh Bhattacharjee. Now I would like to invite Dr. Abhinav Dhal to present gift of token to Program Chair Professor Ram Sarkar. Now I invite Dr. Sudipta Mishra to present gift of token to Dr. Iyengar, Head of the Department, Computer Science and Engineering. Now I would like to invite Dr. Olak to present gift of token to Dr. Sujata Pal. Thank you so much, sir. Now we would like to invite Dr. Sujata Pal for the vote of thanks. Opening the book. Let's start.
Maybe give all of them.
Please, all of the honorable guests, it's a release of the abstract book.
A very good morning to the Chief Guest, Professor Manoj Singh Gaur, Chief Patron, Professor Rajeev Ahuja, Head of the Department, CSE, Dr. Sudarshan Iyengar, General Chair, Professor Debotosh Bhattacharjee, Program Chair, Professor Ram Sarkar, all Deans of IIT Ropar, all the authors present in offline and online mode, COMSYS organizers, volunteers, and everyone present in offline and online mode. I am Dr. Sujata Pal, one of the organizing member of COMSYS-2022. On the behalf of the organizing committee COMSYS-2022, I take the opportunity to present the vote of thanks it is my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution who worked hard to make this conference a great successful. We would not be here today without COMSYS. So first and foremost, I would like to thank the COMSYS General Chair Professor Bhattacharjee from Jadavpur University, Professor Sudeep Misra, and Professor Daris from Warsaw University for giving us the opportunity to organize this conference. I would like to convey my gratitude to our Director, Professor Rajeev Ahuja, and Dean Continuing Education, Dr. Apurva Mudgal, previous HOD, Dr. Nitin Olak, for giving me permission to organize this conference at the Department of CSE, IIT Ropar. I convey my sincere thanks to the organizing chair, Professor Deepak Kole, and Dr. Abhinav Bhal for steering this conference to smooth sailing. I would like to thank Program Chair Professor Ram Sarkar, Jadavpur University, and Dr. Nitin Olak, IIT Ropar, for handling, managing, and reviewing all papers. My heartfelt thanks to all the track chairs for their hard works and coordination with the reviewers. I must express my gratitude to all the review of the papers to their hard works and efforts and completing one part of the conference. I convey my sincere thanks to Professor Subhadeep Basu for his continuous support in all aspects of the conference. He provided all helps in arranging the sessions in online and offline modes as a publicity chairs. I convey my sincere thanks to all the committee members whose contribution have led this conference to the shore of the success. I would like to thank all the distinguished speakers who have enlightened with their expertise with the state-of-the-art technical knowledge. I'm grateful to all the authors, including those whose works are not accepted, for showing interest and submitting their works in this conference. I'm also grateful to all the presenters for their contribution as a part of the success of this conference. I also express my gratitude to Dr. Sudarshan Iyengar, Head of the Department CSE, for his support, guidance, and for providing encouragement at every point of time in organizing this great event. I also wish to express my gratitude to all the session chairs and the session coordinators for their support in conducting all the technical sessions flawlessly. I must mention our sincere thanks to SERB DST Government of India for partial funding support, Patron Diamond Advertiser, and Informatica for silver sponsors. Behind a successful event, there is always a team supporting working backstage. I convey my sincere gratitude to all the volunteers across different geographical areas of India, including IIT Ropar, Jalpaiguri Engineering College, North Bengal, Jadavpur University, Kolkata. They work tirelessly and support since last few weeks to make this conference a great success. I convey my sincere gratitude to all the colleagues from the Department of CSE IIT Ropar for their effort and support. I thank all IT team, all the non-teaching staffs of the Department of CSE and IIT Ropar who has worked hard for arrangement of the seminar room. I thank our food vendors for providing wonderful high tea, lunch, breakfast for the conference. I also thank all the cleaning and security for providing cleanliness and security throughout this event. I thank everyone who helped our committee to make this conference a reality. And last but not the least, I also thank to my husband, Mr. Anup Kumar Das, who helped me a lot for organizing this conference. Thank you everyone for taking the time to be here today, either in the offline or online mode, and for listening to me. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Have a great day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now it's time for tea break. We'll resume here at 10:30 again. Thank you. We are late. 11.
Talk to director sir and say that we are closing.
He's online.
Yes,